Hello friends, welcome back. It has been a long time since we've done a vlog. Caleb is back from deployment, yay, and we are off on an adventure. I am back at Fort Drum. Since he came back early, I came back up here early from Florida, and we are off on our first adventure. We are going to Old Forge, New York. We're staying at Great Pines, which I think is a resort. We'll tell you more when we get there and learn about it, but we're very excited. Thanks for joining us for today's adventure. From Fort Drum, it's about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to Old Forge, and we're going a route that I've never been before. Lots of people have, but not me. We're going through Carthage and Louville, and I am interested. It seems like it's going to be a scenic trip. So off to your left is Fort Drum, behind the barbed wire. And this is the Black River, which is not recommended that you do much on. It's rather dangerous, but it's pretty.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
In the distance, it's really cool. You can see wind turbines and lots of country. We've been through Carthage and Denmark. Incidentally, there's also a town called Copenhagen, but we didn't go through that. That's somewhere else. There's lots of cool names for towns up here. There's Caleb.
Hi, I'm back from Iraq.
He's been driving this whole time. I love it. I can be a passenger princess again. So we just realized that we have made it to Louville, and Caleb was just saying it reminds him of
Green Cove Springs, Florida.
Yeah, it's just what we live close to. Just thought that was kind of cool. This is quite a large place. I didn't realize it was this large. We just passed the Lewis County Courthouse, which was quite impressive, and I'm sorry I didn't get the camera started in time to show you, but it looks very nice here. We still have about an hour left before we get to Great Pines Resort. We are passing the Philadelphia cream cheese factory, and I didn't get the camera turned on in time, but there it is. We have made it to Old Forge. I think Great Pines is the other side of Old Forge, so a little bit out of town, I think. Keys Pancake House. That sounds fun. So we're not sure how much is going to be open because it really is the off season in between skiing and summer fun. Oh, it must be school district. Oh, I don't know what you were looking at. I was totally directing that somewhere random. Sorry. There's the Aussie's Coffee Bar. Yeah, I'm sightseeing and not looking at the camera. This is cute. But you definitely tell when you come into town that the tourism seems to take over because there's like all these kayak rentals and tourist shops, and it's cute though.
Quarter mile, turn right toward Trainwreck Point Road.
Well, that direction is a little bit concerning, but it's real pretty out here. Great Pines Resort is about 5 or so miles out of Old Forge. Oh, here.
Take the next right onto Trainwreck Point Road, then you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, the little cabins are down there on the lake. Oh, that's nice. A lantern to light our way. There's still snow on the ground up here in patches. And the temperature has dropped. It is now 39 degrees. It was about 10 degrees warmer at Fort Drum.
Arrived.
Well, we are here. We're in room number 6, and this is open, but I just wanted to show you the, oh, it doesn't, yep, there you go. It's a code. So you press the check, you punch your code, press the check, and then you raise the door handle up. And this is our room. We got a 1 king bed room. It's a real tiny room. But there's a couple chairs, a couple nightstands, and a tiny, tiny closet. The suitcase doesn't even fit in the closet. The suitcase rack was open in the closet, but the suitcase won't fit on it, inside it. So we had to pull it out. Really cute. Huge TV, another little chair. We have a view of the front entrance, so this is where you drive in, and our car is there. And then we also have a view of the lake. We guess it's a lake. That's really pretty out there. Caleb's already trying out the Keurig, and there's a great TV, fridge and freezer that's actually functional, unlike the Disney ones that are just beverage coolers. And then the bathroom is tiny, tiny, but it's cute. There's a little sink and a little toilet and a little towel rack and a little shower. This is actually a tiny shower. So tiny, but it's got the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, which is great. Oh, and I have to turn around. Okay, so that's our little room. We're gonna explore the place a little bit later, right?
Yes.
Oh, and I just found they have 2 USBs, well, 3 USBs. USB, what's the normal one? USB A, and then a USB C, I think. It looks like a C. So that's pretty cool. And there's something on the other nightstand. I wonder if, oh, it's an alarm clock. Pretty cute alarm clock, right? And that one also has 3 USBs.
B-roll.
And now we are exploring back down our little hallway. And I think you just pull it, you just close it, and then if you do the handle down, yep, we're good. I'll show you how it works later. I figured it out. Okay, we are going to explore, and I'm actually on the hunt for a hot water kettle for tea. Like, I know I can use the Keurig for hot water, but like you have to run a whole cup of water, and it's a whole thing. So they have pine cones everywhere. The toilet paper holder is a pine cone. This is a huge pine cone. There's an owl. And we're going down the stairs. That's very cool. Watch your step. Yes, literally, I am watching my step. See? Everyone is watching my step. Oh, okay. Pause. And here is the, well, it's the check-in desk. Sorry, it's backlit. It's the check-in desk, but it's self-check-in, so you don't have to actually do anything. They text you your room info and key code. And this is a beautiful, cozy spot. Maybe I'll bring my book down here later. I actually don't want to go anywhere now. I just want to stay here. So Caleb's checking stuff out. What have you discovered? It looks really freaky. Okay, it's the guest bathroom. So good, that's handy if you're down here reading your book by the fireplace and you don't want to go up to your room. And there's tables over here and a bar. Books and games. We forgot to bring a game. Oh, we were going to bring a game, but we don't need to. We could play Yahtzee or do a jigsaw puzzle. Wow, there's 2,000 piece, sorry, Norman Rockwell puzzles. Very cool. Wow, you really don't have to leave. Although I'm hungry, so I think their restaurant and bar are not open at this time of season. I think they open in the summer and maybe the winter, but this is pretty cool. I'm gonna step down the little step. Is this a fireplace? No, it's not a fireplace. This is really nice. It is raining outside, but I think we might step out and walk around a bit, but I don't see, oh, I think there's another little room. Oh wow, that looks so cute and cozy. There's another little room over here I saw. Oh, with a fridge. Maybe this is where breakfast is. 'Cause I know they provide a cold breakfast. Oh yeah, they've got bagels and yogurts and applesauce and milk. Oh, they have another Keurig. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Got hot chocolate, black tea, sugars, more coffee pods. So it looks like I'm stuck with a Keurig, but that's okay. I'll snack some hot chocolate and some more mugs to take up to the room. I've got some muffins and granola bars and oatmeal. I've got yoga mats. Okay, that's interesting. I've got merch. Oh, and here's merchandise prices. Okay, that's cool. There's a microwave and plates and cutlery. Well, that's really good. Here's a list of the breakfast options. It'll be interesting to see if their muffins and stuff are restocked in the morning. Oh, and here's like a help yourself. Yeah, you can help yourself to yoga mats. Towels, hand towels, washcloths, toilet paper, yoga mats. That's really cool. And here's a water bottle filler, rock on. And a little ice machine. Yeah, hey Caleb, you can feel free to borrow one of their yoga mats while you're here.
Yeah.
Handy. Oh, and nice brown sugar for oatmeal.
If I could stretch, it'd be flexible.
Yeah. Okay, well, we might explore outside now.
Hey everybody, Caleb here. So, a lot has happened in the last several months and over the last few weeks as well. I'll try and give you the bullet points. I got back from my first deployment in Iraq, came home early, thank goodness. And a lot has happened since then, which I won't go into detail right now, but we decided that this weekend would be the perfect time for just a little getaway for some peace, just the two of us. And this is actually our first vacation together since our honeymoon. No expectations, no other people, no nothing, just us and the wilderness. And I also sound kind of terrible because I'm getting over some congestion. But that's all right. Nothing a little, hot tea and coffee won't fix. So, this lake is very picturesque, even though it's cold and dreary. Some mountains in the distance. Oh yeah. God is good. I have to say, personal opinion, central to northern New York is the best place to live if you're going to live in this place, if you're going to live in this state. Personal opinion, if you are going to live in New York, the central to northern region is definitely the place to live. You are not going to find better scenery anywhere else in this state. Personal opinion, I wouldn't want to live here because of the economics and the politics, but if I did, it would be up in this region. Oh yeah, and there's still some ice left over. It snowed this past Tuesday over at Fort Drum, so I'm sure there was a whole blanket of weather across these parts.
Well, I'm hungry, so we are heading to dinner kind of early. It's only 4:45, but we're going to Up North Wood Fire Bar and Grill. We're almost there. It's very close, apparently. This is called Eagle Bay. This is, I think, east. Oh,
Your
there it is.
destination is on the left.
That's it. Thank you, Google Maps, for telling us after the fact. That was very helpful. So now we have to turn around. So we're gonna do that and we'll see you in there. So we're in the restaurant. I need to keep talking because of the music. There's a specials board and a really great menu. I'll show you in a second. It is super, super cute in here. Caleb got crab somethings.
Crab tater kegs.
Oh, right, crab tater kegs. Hold on, focus. All right.
Crab in there with the potatoes.
And a buffalo blue sauce.
Buffalo blue cheese. Yep.
Buffalo blue cheese. And I got pierogies, and we forgot to film. So he has one thing left, and I have 1.5 pierogies left, and I got sour cream. So good.
Okay, so our food just got here. I got the Korean pepper wings, 15 count. And Lisa got a personal pizza with spinach. Yay.
Well, we really liked that place. Yes, it's a bar, but it was like a family-friendly bar. And there were teens and middle schoolers up there playing pool. They have a second story with games and a pool table, and they were having a great old time. The food is excellent. We totally come here again. Well, we are back at the room. I am in my jammies with my cocoa. It's chilly. We figured out when we got back that our baseboard, it's a baseboard heater and it has a dial on it that you can turn up to warm up the room, which is great that we figured it out, but it was chilly when we got back and it was fine when we left. And I wish we had thought of that before we left so it wasn't quite so chilly. But it should warm up soon, and I'm gonna cozy under the covers in a minute and drink my cocoa, so I'll feel better. But we're going to settle in for the night and watch Tron Legacy. We've had a really great day today. Dinner was fabulous. They said they had karaoke at 7. It was a really cool place. I'm not someone to go to bars, and it was a little bit loud, but it wasn't overwhelming loud. I don't think I could have handled karaoke. I think that would have been too much for me, too loud. But I did okay with going to dinner early, and there was music playing, but it wasn't overwhelming. And the food was so good. The server we had was so nice, and we really liked it. So we definitely recommend that place. And it had a family-friendly feel, so that was great. So we're going to have a nice evening and pick you up in the morning. Good night. Well, it's breakfast time, and look at that view. So pretty. I'll go outside in a little bit, but I just got apple juice and a bagel. The breakfast options said they were supposed to be restocked at 8, and it's 8, and it's not any different than it was yesterday. So I think because it's probably the off season, they don't do as much. But it was just fine. I toasted myself the bagel, and it'll be good. And there's cereal and all that other, and yogurt, plenty of yogurt and all that other stuff. So they're running low on muffins. So I don't know how many people are staying here, but there was another couple in the breakfast room, so I didn't want to film some more. But I'll see you in a bit for some outside time. Well, I've had my breakfast, brushed my teeth, Caleb is still sleeping, so I'm coming out to enjoy nature. It's mid-30s, I've bundled up a little bit. Let's walk around. So I just came out of the main lodge. I came out that door, but this is the same door. This is the door we came in when we first arrived, and that's where the breakfast room is. So we haven't come down this way. There are cabins down here, so let's just walk down quietly. There's snow. You can see. Look at that snow. Wow, that's pretty chilly. And today is Palm Sunday. It's April 13th, which is why snow is so interesting. Hasn't quite gone away, but it's not on the roads or anything. They've pushed it off to the side. It just hasn't melted yet. This is the way we walked yesterday when Caleb was filming. Oh, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here. It's chilly, the breeze. The breeze is what is so chilly. But it's not raining today. Okay, so there's that. This is called the Lean-To, the restaurant that's not open right now. It opens in May. We are totally in between seasons. There's the dock. So we're gonna come over to the right. And I don't think we wanted to come this way yesterday because of the rain. Well, this is the main building where we are, Lean-To restaurant. We have quite a lot of rooms. There's quite a lot of rooms in the main building where we are. There's some cabins over here. I think these are the larger, more expensive cabins for like larger families. I think. Parking lot. There's enough parking. And then there's all these other separate cabins and buildings. It's really cute. So I didn't really enjoy the shower because it was so tiny. And I couldn't really get out of the water very easily. That was difficult for some things. And in the bathroom, it's so small. And there's not enough places to put your stuff. I left my toiletries out in the main room, but that's not convenient for, like, that's fine if you're a married couple and you can just dash in and out like half clothed or whatever. But if you're sharing with someone you like don't like, I don't know, like you don't want to go around half naked with, it's a little more inconvenient. They could really use some extra shelving in the bathroom for the toiletries. Oh, I think that's a sauna. Let's check that out. Oh, if we had known there was a sauna here, I know Caleb would have wanted to do that. I don't care for saunas, but whoa, that's cool. Oh, let's walk up this path. Is that a sauna? Oh, cool. I had no idea. Did I tell you it's 35 degrees right now? I'm going back in. And there's not really a lot of places to walk, like right here. But apparently there's a lot of hiking around. Oh, let me show you the mountain. How pretty is that? So cool. So I can see this place would be really fun in the summer. Lots of water stuff. It'd be very cool. We're on the second floor, but we don't have a balcony. I'm not sure I want to walk up those stairs. Well, maybe the rooms on the other side of us have access to that. I don't know. Let's go in this door. Okay, see you after a bit. We are here at the Old Forge covered bridge. It's my first covered bridge. How nice is that? And sounds like there's a waterfall. So pretty. Oh, yes, this must be the dam. Oh yes, it's the Old Forge Dam. Nice, right? That's so cool. So Caleb and I are going to get some photos and stuff at the bridge, and then we're going to do a little shopping, get some coffee, and I want to show you this. It's the route for canoeing. Also, apparently they have like a lake cruise in the summer months, which sounds super fun. We should come back in the summer so you can get your canoe and go all over the place. Very cool. Northern Forest Canoe Trail Western Terminus. Fulton Chain of Lakes to Long Lake. Very cool. All right, well, we'll see you in a second. Oh, Old Forge Covered Bridge. So now we've driven just a short ways into Old Forge, and there's the fire department, and there's a hardware store that's open. We're going to check that out. We came for the Life is Good store, because apparently that is open today. And then we're going to drive back a ways to the coffee shop after this, but I'm not going to take the camera in the stores. They're just shops, but we'll show you if we buy something. See you later. Well, we are leaving Old Forge, and I thought on the way home I would show you some of the things we got. We had a great time walking around. We went to Blue Line Coffee House and got yummy drinks and some coffee pods to take home for Caleb. He'll enjoy that treat later. And his souvenir is this beanie. It's waffle. It's really cool, and it's got Adirondacks on it. Nice. And my souvenir is this Life is Good Adirondacks long sleeve t-shirt with a Jeep on it. And from the hardware general store, we got all sorts of stuff. We got this really cool map book of New York. We got a bird guide so we can see what some of those birds are that Charlie loves looking at outside from the bird feeder. And they had all sorts of stuff there. Book sale, how to build a tiny house on wheels for only $2. Yeah. They had 50% off black licorice, so Caleb likes that. I got a sticker. Nice, right? And we got this. You could use it for tea. Loose leaf tea, but also you can apparently use it for coffee. You just put coffee in the thing and then put it in your mug with hot water. So we're gonna try it. And we got a Christmas ornament. Nice moose. And they wrap these so well, but we got a couple of jams. Caleb wanted strawberry habanero jelly. And we got Gator Jam from Silver Springs, Florida. Check out that video. So we decided we get frog jam this time. It's fig, raspberry, orange, and ginger. That sounds fun. We are so glad you joined us for our Old Forge Great Pines adventure. We had a lot of fun this weekend. It was really relaxing. So Caleb, what was your favorite thing?
I liked the bed. I liked our room. It was very cozy, rustic. It's a king bed. It was very soft. It didn't squeak when you got into it. We had room to move around. And I think you slept for 9 hours.
Yeah, I think.
I slept for 10 uninterrupted. So it was really great just to have that. No alarms, no expectations, nothing. It was just a good time. It was a really nice, cozy room.
And my favorite thing was the view that we had from our window in our room of the lake. So the lake view was just really pretty. And then when we woke up and I opened the blind this morning, it was still really, really beautiful. So beautiful in the rain yesterday and beautiful in the morning. It was just nice. So we enjoyed this weekend. We would definitely come back to Old Forge and stay. I would stay at Great Pines again, but I really disliked the tiny bathroom. I had troubles with that, so I would I don't know, maybe look into the other rooms to see. I think there were more expensive rooms that possibly had larger bathrooms, so I would look into that before I was staying here again. But there are lots of other places around to stay because this is a tourist area. Say about
No, it's just a really nice place. It's a really good place to live, the Adirondacks, because you get this old town feel. Every little village you go through up in the mountains, and it's like the same beautiful view everywhere you go, and it's a really nice place to live through.
Right onto Moose River Road.
It's a really nice place to live, really nice place to go through. If you want to spend a summer vacation here instead of just living here full time, go on a vacation through the Adirondacks. Seriously. Go from, Great Pines to Old Forge to Lake Placid and just, have yourself a time.
And we're turning onto Moose River Road, which was the windiest road that made me car sick. So
Continue on Moose River Road for 14 miles.
14 miles of windy road. Yeah. So we're going to close the video now before I get car sick filming.
Just remember, stay weird. Being normal is lame.
And like and subscribe too. Thanks. Bye. Well, Caleb kindly let me know that we are approaching Lowville, just entered it, and the Philadelphia cream cheese factory is coming up on the right. So, going to get some extra footage. There it is. Full of goodness.